To celebrate the release of the brand new Star Wars film, myself and a few of my face painting friends are collaborating together to bring you some of the characters from the films. Now, although Darth Maul doesn't appear in the new film, as far as I know, I decided to paint this one because he is one of the most iconic faces in all of the films. And don't forget, once you've watched this video, head on over to the other tutorials, they'll all be listed in the description bar below. To start, I mixed some white and yellow face paint together and I painted on the shape of the horns on the forehead. Then, using a sponge and some bright red face paint, I filled in the middle section of the face, leaving the eyes free and going very carefully around the horns. Using black paint and a number 4 round brush, I outlined the shape of his eyes and I used a reference picture just to make sure I had the shape exactly right. Then I filled the whole area in. Next, I painted in the sections around his horns. And carefully extended the line straight down to the top of the nose. Once the markings were complete around the horns, I then outlined the outside edge of the face. On the lips, I painted 2 triangle shapes at the top and connected them to the side of the face, and then rounded out the chin. I then switched over to a much larger brush and filled in the entire outside section right up to the ears. I created a point on the nose and filled the edges in, and then I extended this down so it almost meets the top lip. I painted a few more markings around his chin. And then I continued that straight line on the forehead all the way down to the nose. Then on top of this, I added a few diamond shapes and a straight line, but look at a reference picture just to make sure you're getting it exactly right. Then to finish off with the black, use thinner strokes just to finish off the rest of the markings. You want to do some more on the forehead, connecting from the eyes upwards, and then a few around the mouth, which almost connect to the nose. To try and make the horns look a little bit more realistic, I shaded them with some brown, then I went in with some black, and then finally I added a little bit more of yellow on the top. I wanted to try and give the face a little bit more dimension because I felt like it looked very flat, so I used some black eyeshadow and just shaded around the eyes and the outside edges. For the very last step, I painted my neck black, I touched up the hairline to make sure the face looked like it faded in, and then I finished with a cape.